This year, Kingston University celebrates 15 years of KU Cares, our programme of support for care leavers, students experiencing estrangement, young adult carers and forced migrants into and through higher education. Emily Hughes was instrumental in the foundation and the ongoing development of KU Cares. Her personal commitment to equality and inclusion in higher education, combined with her drive to achieve continuous improvement, has resulted in hundreds of students achieving their academic and career ambitions in the face of significant challenges.
What Emily meant to all of us at Kingston University, and especially within the widening participation team who knew her very well from working with her for many years, is almost impossible to do in the video. But some of the things that stand out to me with Emily was just how caring and compassionate she was with her colleagues and with us, but mostly with her students, and understanding the journey and the difficulties they were going through. Emily was dedicated and determined to make sure their experience at university was going to be way above and beyond their expectations, and it was. You could see the difference it made every day, and Emily was a fantastic example of hard work and being dedicated and really caring about her work. And it reflected in the students, and they knew they had someone in their corner who had their back and was really strong and kind of dedicated to the work, the support she was providing them.
I was fortunate to work closely with Emily throughout her 14 years at Kingston University, and I learned a great deal from her. I admired her ability to balance her personal compassion and empathy with the pragmatism required to turn her objectives into a reality.
I remember when I first met Emily, I remember her smile, her amazing sort of helping personality. I was at Kingston University for an interview, and in fact she was the first person I met at Kingston University, and that sort of experience was the first of many for me for the next 3 years that I spent at Kingston. It was so amazing to work with her and to as a student ambassador, and to see the projects and the work that she has helped initiate and she had started. It was absolutely amazing.
Emily always put students first. She rejected student deficit narratives wherever she encountered them, and instead she challenged colleagues to focus on how they could adapt their own practice to meet the needs of the students that she worked with.
If I were to describe Emily in 4 words, I would say that she was a professional, she was an empath, she was an advocate, and she was a campaigner for our students. And throughout the years that I knew her, countless numbers of students from care experience backgrounds, estranged students, forced migrants and young carers all benefited from the support that she gave either directly to them or through the policies that she helped to push through at Kingston University.
So kind and considerate to me. She helped me settle in. She was a wealth of knowledge when I came to Kingston.
I think my fondest memory of Emily, if I'm to divert from work for a minute, is probably her driving, actually. I think anybody who's been in the car with Emily will fully understand what I mean when I say that she is Lewis Hamilton in an Oasis dress. I've never been more frightened driving around Kingston upon Thames, taking on speed bumps as though they were challenges. And that's one of my fondest memories. I mean, I have many, but that one always makes me smile a little bit.
She's greatly missed, and I hope she gets the recognition that she deserves for her work. And yeah, it was amazing to know her.
She is sorely missed. Certainly from my perspective as a former colleague, she was very much a mentor. She very much taught me what it was to be pragmatic, to be stoic, not to give up, and how to kind of separate that empathy from kind of affecting my sort of personal perspective on sort of some of the difficult issues that our students were facing as well. And I know that she's missed by many.
Was one of the few people I've encountered in my career who was universally liked and respected, and with whom every interaction was positive. She had a unique sense of humour, she made us all laugh, she had an entirely positive outlook even when her illness was at its most debilitating. I miss her hugely, both personally and professionally, but I am certain that Emily's contribution to access and participation at Kingston University and across higher education will endure.